Previously on Space Planet, I'm going to fuck and eat this sheep.
What, at the same time?
That would be horrible.
Indeed.
But yes, that is what I'm going to do. What the hell is that? Hooter says it's his new pet. Pet? I've seen these before. Really? Yeah, it's called an ugly duck, and at any moment it's going to turn into a swan. There it goes. How did you know that was going to happen? A vast experience of the cosmos. What are we going to do with a swan? Leave it with me. I know what to do.
What are all these swans doing here?
Well, firstly, this is the swan deck.
And?
And we are getting out of the carpet business and getting into the swan business. Swans are very dangerous, you know.
You don't say.
Yeah, a swan can break your arm.
That is complete rubbish. It's an urban myth. A swan cannot break your arm. I mean, how could a swan break your arm? It would be impossible for a swan to break your arm.
Message coming in from head office.
Put it on the screen. Admiral Trainers, what a pleasant surprise. Captain Monster, what's all this about swans? It's a new sales strategy, sir. We're going to sell swans instead of carpets. It may have escaped your notice, Monster, but the galaxy is currently in the grip of a plague. A plague, sir? Yes, Monster, a plague of swans. The bloody things are breeding like rabbits. I'm aware of that, sir. That's how we built up our stocks so quickly. Who in God's name is going to buy a swan in the middle of a plague of swans? There are swans everywhere, billions of swans. I've never seen so many fucking swans. There's a swan now. Stop saying swans. Monster, this is the worst possible time to sell a swan. The market is completely saturated. There are more swans in the galaxy than there are stars in the galaxy. We'll find a way, sir. No, you won't, Monster. You're fired. Finished. History kaput. Ah! Heart attack! He really needs to slow down. These swans should be on the swan deck.
The swan deck is full, Captain?
What about the overflow swan deck?
That's full as well. How are sales going?
Well, I'd be lying if I said we're selling a lot of swans.
How many have we sold?
One.
Good.
No, wait. None.
Oh.
Swans, 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 swans. Buy swans. Swans, 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 swans. Here's a kitten.
The first documented plague of swans was in the year 2087, when over 7 million swans suddenly appeared in a small village in Hampshire. Phew! It's thought that the plague was started when a small alien duck landed in the village and spontaneously turned into a swan. Sorry, I'm allergic to swans.
Swan. Sawn. Swang. Swank. Sway. Swab. Swansea. Swanage. Cabbage.
We have to find a way to get rid of these swans.
How many are there on the ship now?
Approximately 150,000.
We could order a skip.
I have been doing some research on swans.
And?
It is widely believed that swans can die of a broken heart.
Really?
Yes, swans mate for life, and when they lose their partners, they die.
How can we break the hearts of 150,000 swans? Leave it to me. Look, it's not you, it's me. I've enjoyed our time together, but I think it's best if we don't see each other anymore. Next.
How many swans has Monster left heartbroken so far?
11.
That's not many.
He insists on having carnal relations with them before he takes them to the restaurant and breaks up with them.
Gross!
It's no good, I can't take it anymore. I have to talk to you, Dr. Anglepoise.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Gladys. I'm with a patient.
I have good news.
What's that?
I have sold the swans.
What, all of them?
Yes.
How the fuck did you manage that?
Creative marketing.
Hooter says, who would buy 150,000 swans when the galaxy is already morbidly oversupplied with individuals from that species?
Did he really say all that?
Yeah.
Swan update. The total number of swans on this ship has now risen to 300,000.
Who bought the swans?
I sold them to the Swan Planet?
There's a swan planet.
Yes.
Fuck.
Turns out the Swan Planet is where Hooter's ugly duck originally came from.
How much did you charge for 300,000 swans?
It wasn't the pricing that swung it. It was the deal.
The deal?
Yes, it was a job lot. Every order of 100 swans is shipped with a carpet.
That's 3,000 carpets.
That means we have hit our sales target for this quarter.
Yep.
You are a genius.
Thank you, Captain.
Who's going to deliver 300,000 swans?
You are. Dickwad?
Hooter, launch the egg.
How many swans can we deliver on each daily run?
50.
Fuck me, this is going to take forever.
I estimate that the entire consignment will take 17.9 years to deliver.
I hate space. Next time on Space Planet. Well, if only we could go back in time. Hooter says we can go back in time. There's a time machine on the ship. What an intriguing plot device.